The God of Small Things by Arundhati Roy. Read by Diana Quick. May in Imanum is a hot, brooding month. The days are long and humid. The river shrinks, and black crows gorge on bright mangoes in still dust-green trees. Red bananas ripen. Jackfruits burst. Dissolute bluebottles hum vacuously in the fruity air. Then they stun themselves against clear window panes and die, fatly baffled in the sun. The nights are clear, but suffused with sloth and sullen expectation. But by early June the southwest monsoon breaks, and there are 3 months of wind and water, with short spells of sharp, glittering sunshine. The countryside turns an immodest green. Pepper vines snake up electric poles, boats ply in the bazaars, and small fish appear in the puddles that fill the potholes on the highways. It was raining when Rahel came back to Imanum. Slanting silver ropes slammed into loose earth, ploughing it up like gunfire. The old house on the hill wore its steep gabled roof pulled over its ears like a low hat. The walls, streaked with moss, bulged a little with dampness. The wild, overgrown garden was full of the whisper and scurry of small lives. In the undergrowth a rat snake rubbed itself against a glistening stone. The house itself looked empty. The doors and windows were locked. The front veranda bare, unfurnished. But the sky-blue Plymouth with chrome tail fins was still parked outside. And inside, Baby Kochamma was still alive. She was Rahel's grand-aunt, her grandfather's younger sister. Her name was really Navomi Ipe, but everybody called her Baby. Rahel hadn't come to see her, though. Rahel had come to see her brother, Esther. They were 2-egg twins, dizygotic, doctors called them, born from separate but simultaneously fertilized eggs. Esther, Esthappen, was the older by 18 minutes. They never did look much like each other, Esther and Rahel, and even when they were thin-armed children, flat-chested and Elvis Presley puffed, there was none of the usual who is who and which is which from over-smiling relatives or the Syrian Orthodox bishops who frequently visited the Imanum house for donations. The confusion lay in a deeper, more secret place. In those early amorphous years, when life was full of beginnings and no ends, and everything was forever, Esthappen and Rahel thought of themselves together as me, and separately, individually, as we or us, as though they were a rare breed of Siamese twins, physically separate, but with joint identities. Now, these years later, Rahel has memories that she has no right to have. She remembers, for instance, though she hadn't been there, what the orange drink, lemon drink man did to Esther in Abridged talkies. She remembers the taste of the tomato sandwiches that Esther ate on the Madras mail to Madras. And these are only the small things. Anyway, now she thinks of Esther and Rahel as them, because the two of them are no longer what they were or ever thought they'd be. Ever. Their lives have a size and a shape now. Esther has his, and Rahel hers. Gentle half-moons have gathered under their eyes, and they are as old as Amu was when she died. 31. Not old. Not young. But a viable, diable age.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?